And we are live. What's up? My screen name is dnoate, but you may call me Lars if you want to. No one ever calls me that, but you know, you have the option. Anyways, I have noticed that I usually go for the anime anyways. I think it's like a mind virus now by this time. Like, I have to say it. Anyways, what are we doing today? I'm not quite sure yet. We are, of course, in the process of deciding what floor we are using for our storage area. I still haven't decided. I've been trying to think about it, but like it's hard for me. I would like if any one of you have thoughts, do not be afraid to share them. So this is one alternative. Polished deep slate slabs. I'm not sure, but I think I really like the texture in itself. But I feel like the lines are a bit too predominant. I don't know. And then another option is this, the deep slate bricks, which I think, like, they look good. I really like them. But are they too close to the stone bricks? Third option, you guessed it, deep slate tiles, which might be a bit noisy. Might need to like have a layer of something else in between before I go for these, but I'm not sure. And then we have the weirder options like andesite, polished andesite slabs, which I like it, but it has the same problem as the deep slate ones. Just regular andesite, I don't think so. I would like this, the granite, but it's a bit too noisy, I think. And this guy has the same problems as the other polished ones. This is a bit too boring with just regular stone, I think. It needs a bit more texture. This goes, of course, color-wise perfect, but is it a bit too perfect? Like, is it different enough? The color might mess it up there. And then we have the blackstone things, which don't think we're going for that one. No, is it too much of a contrast? I'll go sleep, and hopefully you guys have some thoughts, because I don't know. Almost fell off there. And of course we do have a lot of bats and also a zombie, so yeah, this is a mob farm now. Interesting. Let's get rid of these guys before it comes back to haunt us. Like the first one, that was the polished deep slate. What? Okay, some weird aiming going on there, but okay. And that's the last one. So that means that we do have to grind the deep slate then, or at least figure out a way to automate the deep slate production, because that means that we need thick potions to splash onto these guys. I believe that, let's see here, do we have any glowstone lying around? probably have somewhere. Yeah, we have one, which sure, it helps for educational purposes, I guess. So we have that guy here, and then we should grab some water bottles. 2 is enough for now. Let's brew it up. Because we can do splash potions. Ooh, you got close. We can do splash potions. But then it's not renewable. So that might be an issue. Playing country game at China. Just had a 58 power rebellion. Cost 10k to destroy it. I'll have to take you on your word there. Because I have no idea what. So I'm guessing this is just one deep slate, right? Yeah, it is. But it would be renewable. So if we like had a dispenser setup, we could grab the empty bottles and make more deep slate like that. Let's light up this area though before it becomes too late. And light levels, we are good. So how will we go about automating this? We would need a stone generator, which of course should be easy to make. How do we make those again though? Let's see here. So yeah, we do have cobblestone. Do we have any extra wood lying around to make pistons? Or do we need to... Yeah, we have to do something with logs then. And we don't have any logs here. Okay. That means we have to chop. How much is left here? We have 205. Yeah, that's good enough. I started checking out that Expedition 33 game today. It seems pretty decent, I think. I really like turn-based RPGs, so it fits me in that regard. I'm not really like into like Dark Souls games and Souls-likes and stuff, but I do understand the appeal of them. And to me, the game was pitched like a turn-based Souls-like, which, I mean, I get curious. But yeah, I've been playing for like an hour or something, maybe a bit more, and it seems pretty good. I still have to get the timings for all the dodging and parrying and stuff, and also like attacking the enemies on the world map so that I can get first strike, like the timing of all of that. But it seems good, and I do believe that like it's not a me issue in itself, it's just I need to get the timings into my system. So yeah, maybe I think maybe I like it. I'm not really a super fan of the models they use. There's this, I don't know, it's just personal aesthetic tastes, of course. Didn't I? Oh, we had a stick. But yeah, it's like, I don't really like when they go for that sense of realism in character models and stuff. It looks a bit weird to me, and I always get a bit put off by it. But they do look good, and they're not like the worst worst iteration of that kind of character model that I've seen. So I'm torn on that subject, and it feels a bit cheap, but it's obviously not. So yeah, I don't know, but it's good enough that I'm not just like, nope, not playing this game. I do want to like check it out further and see what the game has to offer, because there's something interesting in there. I can see that, okay, there are things here that I will like a lot. But I am annoyed in how few saplings jungle trees give. But we should make pistons. That's one. Let's do 12 like that, I guess. Yeah. Let's put you there. We have course there, so let's put it there instead. And let's put the glass bottles there for now. We will have room for everything we need now. We need iron and we need redstone. Do we have any leftover redstone, or do we have to buy it? I think we have to buy it. Hey, buddy. Put back these. We probably need more, but that's fine. More saplings? Nope. Jungle trees. We have too much stuff in our inventory. Throw with a stick. Oh, sapling. One more and we're at least neutral, but I really doubt that will be neutral for now. Yep. do have 2 more of those. Okay, let's just try again. And put some sticks where we have sticks. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, piston. Riptide! Wow! Long time no see, hope you're well. So... yeah, let's just go with 4 pistons. That means that we will need 3! Yeah, we'll just buy a lot of these things. So let's do some with this then. Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to freehand. Oh, whew. So we need at least... I had a big sleep. Got too comfy in the bed with fish and chips. Could not get it for a month. Let's try with that amount of redstone. Might not be enough, but we'll try. Okay, so we have those and we have these. So how did we make a 0-tick block pusher chain thing, whatever? Let's use blackstone for building stuff. Okay, so we have the piston. And I guess we have a redstone torch there. Then we have redstone here. And is it up immediately? Or I think it's maybe up here. And then we put a piston like so. Is this enough? No. Oh, was this guy on top, maybe? This guy here, and then do that. And I do think then that we have it like so. Does this work? Yes. Okay, sweet. Zero ticking down, I haven't found out how to do that. Like, up works, as far as I know. Maybe. But verticality is hard. So for now, I'm just thinking. Horizontal. So how would we... Hello, rain. Thunderstorm. There's no block at the top of the redstone tower. For verticality. Like, do you mean on top here? Remind, forgot about the easy zero tick method. Which is this, or do you mean something else? Do enlighten me. Stone. Yeah, but that's not zero taking though. You can see the difference. Let's borrow this, and I do think I have a wall somewhere. If not, I'll just make one, of course. But why waste? I should have walls lying around somewhere. I'm like really sure, but doesn't seem like I'm right. Am I blind or am I just wrong? Yeah, let's just make a wall. Wall. So yeah, let's make it this way then. Okay, so we have a wall here, not there, here, and then we have an observer facing into it. And a piston like so, and let's place these two. We don't need that there, we can have it here. Is this enough, or? Yeah. So it's almost zero tick, but when you see here, like when I place this one goes immediately, but this one actually updates the piston, like it actually pushes, while with this guy it's like and this guy you can of course do vertically much easier, but I'm afraid that will like mess up the chain, and I'm not sure if I need verticality on this right now anyways. I don't might, but not sure. Let's put back the observer for now, because this is for something else. But yeah, I guess we'll need to build a blast chamber or something if we want to take this approach to making deep slate. How do we do this though? Let's go to a bit more suitable place for this. I also should grab another bucket so that we can actually test this. Let's just make one. if we have some lava here. Yep, all good. Let's just try it here. So we have this guy, and then we had these two there, one here, one piston like so, and this, and then one torch. Around this, we need some stuff. It's like our lava needs to be on top here somewhere. So if we like, this will get pushed, so there's no point in having that there. Let's put it there, and then we have like this. Now question is, well, it won't spread out, right? It will go straight down, I think. But the problem is the water, which will... I mean, I know it's possible, I'm just trying not to immediately go check tutorials or something. This might be a disaster. Yeah, you know, like... Okay, so what if we put that here now? Nope. That will not work. We're trying to figure out how to automate deep slate production, because in this version of like Skyblock things, you could put a thick potion on regular stone and it will convert into deep slate. So I'm trying to figure out how we'll automate that instead of having to brew all of these potions and manually apply it to everything, and then eventually have to mine it all. So we'll have to do something about that as well. how do we do it? Let's go sleep and think about it. It's always smart to sleep on stuff, you know? But I mean, it doesn't have to be zero tech, I think. It's just that it's fun to play with zero ticking. So that begs the question, would it work with just the observer and wall thing? First of all, let's find the wall and see. So if I put that against there, will I... Let's just place the piston. So if I place something here, yeah, that updates. So if I were to place a piston like that, and have water flowing from here, hungry, so make myself a thing to eat. Yeah, no problem. And that means that we can also have the lava on top here, I guess. Like so. And let's just make it safer like so then. Clone Scott, greetings from Norway. Well, greetings from Norway right back. How are you? I don't think I've seen you in here before, so welcome. Okay, let's put in this. Then we'll put this guy in here. And of course we do have to place the redstone, of course. So let's try this again. Yeah, I mean, it works. It's really slow, but it works. Check it in here from time to time. Thank you. And I'm happy you want to say hi. It always is delightful to talk to you all. So I guess we have found out how to get to this point. So we can make the stone. And now we need to find out how to apply the potions. And we can probably just do the same thing with the observer and wall, and update a dispenser with the potions. And then I guess we could filter out the empty bottles somehow. Should we do a thing that I haven't done before? Should we go into a creative world and test out some ideas? Like, see if we can make something work? Just so that I don't have to run back and forth and find resources and stuff. Maybe we'll do that. So let's... Sorry. Let's grab this and put it back, just so that we don't forget that we have borrowed it from our other chest. So put you in there, and yeah, let's make a creative world, I guess. So let me just do this, and just to be completely safe, I'll actually, with a cookie break in between, yeah. So, save and quit to title, create new world, creative, no, we don't need to do Skyblock, we can just make it a super flat. Let's do a redstone restream thing, right? Or redstone ready, the name is. Like so, I think that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's do some stuff. Game rule. No, what's the name? Do daylight cycle false. Time set noon. That was not the right noon, like so. Okay, sweet. So, what do we need? We need servers. We need walls. We need redstone dust. What? Oh, because of the skyblock thing. And we need water and we need lava. So, water, lava. And dispenser. Bottle. No, we need glass bottles actually. Let's start with this and then. Oh, we need a piston as well. And kind of a building block. Let's do lapis. So, okay, we have this guy, which I don't need to have here, because we are doing the wall with the observer, and then we need this guy, and that guy, and this guy, like so. Then we place this one like so, and put another one there, and there, and there, and here for lava and for water. Makes sense that wouldn't work. Like so. Okay. Just do this. And then when... Okay, so I see a problem. If we place this guy, how will we? Okay, so let's say that we have a piston there because will need to push it further. But we also need to throw the thick potion at it. There's no point in doing that at the same time. So if we like place a dispenser there, and it breaks. That's not ideal. So, I mean, this works. Does it work now? No. But if we stop it with this one and do the zero tick thing here, we might be able to do something. So let's remove the wall. Yeah, it still works there. And then that will also automatically fire. So if I do thick potion, maybe put it somewhere we actually have use for it, like there. And then is it... Oh yeah, these are of course non-stackable. Okay, so it fires off too late. Is that it? Or doesn't it work with the regular... Does it have to be splash potions then, maybe? Oh, he's in redstone ready! Yes, we are testing stuff. So that might mean that we can do this another way. That did not work, but it might be too close. So I guess if we take the signal, and bring it up a bit. To like... This is super janky, I know. It's like, if we do it like this then. So. Wait, what? Why didn't that work? Hit. What? The data pack is installed. Huh? Wim! Welcome back! Haven't seen you in a long time. I'm trying to make a deep slate generator. But carpet sky editions. Renewable deep slate. True. Okay, so now it works. And why did this suddenly become a... Oh! Makes sense. So let's grab a repeater or something then. Throw away these. Let's put a repeater there, and let's put you here. Guess that should work. It didn't. Just for a floor. Why doesn't... Do I have to... Yeah. So I mean, that works. Is there any specific mob you want? So no, it's straight up aesthetics. Okay, so this works. Could be more efficient though, so... What if... I did something like this. What? My external hard drive just reconnected for some reason. So like, we could do this, and then we should be able to like... pull a signal here. Except, of course, this is already... It's also just so that it actually works. Remove all of these. And now we should be able to have it go. And then we should probably also be able to take the output from here instead of... No, this doesn't work. Might be because this isn't getting powered. It gets power there. Are any of you redstone geniuses? And who could explain this to me? I feel like I've been able to do this earlier. I mean, I get that I need to power these pistons as well. But I thought this took care of it. That's the wrong block. This doesn't work, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. No, it didn't. Oh, red zone. How do I... I know this is possible. I'm certain I've done this before. Okay, scratch this. And since it looked like I had to turn on the thingamajig, let's go back to using the dispenser with regular thick potions. Like that. Will this trigger though? Did hear a... Yeah, the dispenser does trigger. So if we do this, does this work? Yes, it does. But it's not 100%. That kind of tells me that the zero ticking is actually too fast for the whole thing. And also, water bottles are a problem, so we should probably do like a filter bin underneath. So hopper then. We get wandering traders in? Okay. What's up, dude? Comparator. Welcome back. Let's just put these guys there for now. That guy there with a comparator. Harper looking into it. Glass bottles, and maybe we should make the rest of the thing first. No! Dang it. Look what you made me do. I don't want to change my strength. Okay, let's get back to this. So, comparator. Going the right way? Yeah. we would... Then we have to make an auto brewing setup. Oh, this is tedious. We need to... Oh, my audio is... Yeah. So we need to have this guy pointing into an auto brewing setup, which refills this guy. Or we could, of course, just do the auto or the brewing manually and just have a huge chest pointing in. I mean, I guess, right? But that's work. And then we would have to get all of this into a blast chamber, which is another thing to do. What's the name of this again? Attack? No. Generic attack damage. Base. 250. No. Set. 255. Like so. Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah, and just to check, that wasn't it. Why wasn't that it? Huh? What? Okay, let's destroy you and put a block there. Why doesn't this trigger? Oh, because of that, of course. So if we do this, it works. Okay, sweet. How do we make that auto brew though? It's not complex, as we only need to put in glowstone. Do need a dispenser for water bottles. And we need hoppers. Okay, so these are... yeah. So if we put the glass bottles in there, could basically do a thing that says if there's anything in here, then spit it out. I mean, basically. Let's grab a comparator. And then we would need a repeater as well. this to be safe. To a comparator there, and then we place some redstone, I guess. Was it like this? Okay, so that only fires once. If we do that. But that would be enough though, right? So if we of course this has to fill up first. No, it's not enough, because that's faster. How did we do this again? If we do this, maybe? Shouldn't matter. How? This doesn't work, no. Yeah. There we go. So we just do that, and then we need that water that we threw away. Yes, now this fills up with water bottles, which is better, I guess. And then we put this guy here. With a hopper beneath it. And I guess another hopper pointing into it. With a whole lot of we don't need that anymore. With a whole lot of glowstone dust. Oh. Should be enough for a little while. And then we also need a hopper that points into it, that holds. Blaze powder. So, and then this should start brewing, which means that we need to make a hopper tower. We have way too many things in here for now, but that's fine. I mean, yeah, it's just filled up. That's... Oh yeah, that's stupid. We might be able to use the same hopper for both inputs, but then it might break eventually. I don't think it should matter though. So if we like do this and then place this. Dang it. We don't need that guy. And now, let's see here. 4 of these are taken up with redstone and then 1 blaze powder, which will run out not as often. And that means that we can, let's see here, do something like this. With, we need droppers. And we need note blocks, at least 1. And we need some rails. We need powered rails. Oh, we needed that comparator actually. I think. Okay, so let's make a dropper tower. And before we do anything else, hopper, placing this. Into that, yeah. And then how did we do this again? I think we need a hole here. Oh no, let's see. Was it a note block there? No. Yes? No. How did we do this again? Oh, maybe it was cell block there, note block there. Compare it like so into another note block. No. Okay, so note block here. Observer. Don't need those anymore. And then a comparator like so. And then we have an observer and an is this the right way? No. Observer. Then we do the rails thing, which is this. Another observer facing that way, and then this way? No, was that right? No. Oh, that makes sense. Did it go all the way? Put in a water bottle, so it shouldn't have... Yeah, no. Is this the wrong way? Shouldn't be, because it has to look at this guy. It needs a continuous stream. Yeah, okay. So just to test out this part first, let's do this. So tedious. I just want to end it before it fills up again. Why isn't it work? This is looking at that, should send a signal there. That's looking at this, sending a signal there, and the rails take care of the other parts. Maybe this isn't supposed to be a note block, but yeah, that matters, I think. So let's just put this guy here, like so, and then let's fill this up, grab all these. And it doesn't work. What? What? I've done this several times, always looking at something else, so the problem is probably me. It doesn't work though. Ida! What's up? Why is it? What am I doing wrong here? This guy is looking at this. It does fire something. Someone help me. Having lunch procrastinating studying for exam in the very dry and boring subject of information security. Well, is it that dry and boring? I'm well enough, I guess. Just really confounded right now. This is supposed to work. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's empty, so that shouldn't do anything. It's just this one hopper. What if... just replace that for now. Sorry. So, what if we do 2 hoppers then? Like so. And then do it just here, then it should be a bit slower. I mean, I guess. Could be worse, that for sure, yeah. Okay, so now everything. I am trying to figure out how to make renewable deep slate. Because in the specific Skyblock thing that I'm playing on, you can throw a thick potion onto stone to make deep slate. So I'm trying to automate it, but I'm really confused. Let's put some thick potions just in here. And then, let's see, is this all the way empty? Yes, it is. We should... for now, I don't really see what the problem here would be. So let's just try it with a fresh. Just these guys. Oh, is it this? That could be it. So, let's move it. Okay, so hopper looking this way. Do we have an observer here? Yeah, we do. And we need droppers, and we need rails, and we need comparators. So, okay, let's put it here then. That means this guy goes here. We have an observer facing up, which, yeah, I can do that like so. But you like that, and you are in the way, but that's fine. Place this guy like so. Then we have our dropper tower, and place that like so. Then we place you like that, and you like that. Oh, this is wrong way. Let's just put him like so. Yeah. And we have these guys. And that should be... I think that's enough, actually. This might or might not need to be in subtract mode. Let's try subtract mode first. And how do we test this? We put a hopper here. But no. Okay, let's just do regular. But now it doesn't work. So how do I slow the hoppers down? Do I do another one of these guys? And this one facing into a dropper that shoots one at a time? That seems too complex. Right? But I mean, we're figuring this out. So, let's grab you and you. And then if we place this guy here. Then we have a comparator. Repeater. We'll activate this though. We'll see if that matters. It has to look the other way. Okay, so that's actually better when I think about it. So comparator, repeater, redstone like that, and like so. And then we will have to empty this out and fill it back in. Let's keep one. But it's not firing. Is that because of the hopper? No. Or do we need... Like, what if we... Oh, but then that will activate this, which isn't ideal. Why isn't... It should work. That's a... Okay, let's come back to this. Let's break all of these, just so that we have the room. And focus on this guy. So we need to say to this hopper here, what do we need to say to it? Okay, so let's find us a redstone torch. This should usually be activated so that it doesn't pull the water bottles out. Why doesn't this? And of course that. So do we need to like do a timer or... And why isn't it filling up with glowstone? Does it have to be 2 inputs? Is that it? So we have 32 there now. You know what? we'll come back to this. I just want to play Minecraft and not wrap my... I'll see if I'm able to just fix this later. I want to play Minecraft. So I guess we're doing this manually for now, but that means that I need a steady supply of glowstone, which I don't think that I have. So I'm wondering, should... I mean, I feel that I've been teasing this for a while. Should I just make a raid farm? Is that what we're doing for the rest of the day? Like, making raid farms so that we can get glowstone from witches? How much glowstone do we have from before? I don't think we have much. Yeah. I mean, these are potions. They're good enough to make potions. Do we have any more stashed away? Yep. Nope. Probably we might have some. Or did we get that last stream? Yeah, we got that last stream. Shouldn't be here. Yeah, no. Throw away some stuff, I guess. We had a lot of... yeah, doesn't matter. If only I had a storage system so that I didn't have to just fill up chests with random stuff. Oh. Let's just grab this stick too and put that there. Now that means that I do have to get back to the tutorial that I want to use for the raid farm, and let's see here. So what are we missing here? We are missing some redstone. And we are not missing the cauldrons. We do have it. Okay, so flint and steel in. We do not have the glass that we need, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks and 17, and yeah, it was those. We also need 7 magma blocks and 18 soul sand, but we should have that. So we need 7 magma blocks. We need 20 composters. Did we have that in the chest? We did not. let's make 20 composters then. And composters is just slabs, so let's go. Good sorting system is nice, but you also need to dump chests for random stuff. Yeah. Don't I know it? 20 composters in. We do have 19 observers, we do have 14 pistons, we do have 10 stick pistons, we have torches, we have 2 cauldrons, we have 1 lightning rod, we have 8 redstone repeaters, we have fine comparators, we have 5 torches, we have 21 hoppers and 12 chests, we have 10 ladders, we have 1 string, we have 1 lever, 5 signs, 5 trapdoors. We haven't brought our building blocks yet, but that's fine. 10 blocks will also be fine. 19 slabs. That can be arranged. I mean, they're just there. 19 slabs. 18 soul sand. 8 stairs. I think I have a lot of stairs somewhere. Yup. Just 8, yes. And then we need some glass there as well, and we need a fence. Did we have a fence here? We did not. So let's make a fence. Or take a fence. Fence gate. Not enough glass, but we can actually... 4. Yes, let's do 8 then. Color that in another color, but we still need that fence. I know we have a fence somewhere. Yep. Just some dye. Let's go for red. For that. So we do need quite a lot of glass, which means that we are going back to the sand farm then. Let's dump this. Should we... It doesn't really matter right now, does it? Let's put you guys in here. Do not need a lava bucket right now. That water bucket is neat to have for... Yeah, and also we should... So let's see here too. Yeah, we need more emeralds anyways. So let's go to the sand farm and get a lot of sand. Yeah, this is the right way. That was a mistake. So, Ida, how far along in your studies are you? Like, are you finishing up? Or just starting, having taken a new direction with life? Or what's up? What's up? Let's grab some bone meal. Should be enough for a while. Should be able to automate this as well, but I think I will want to do that after building the raid farm because of, you know, resources. Yeah, this is automatable. I've seen Ilmango do it. I feel like some of these are deteriorating really fast, and some of them are just soldiering on. Like, didn't I just replace this? So I guess we need at least 5 stacks. One day I will enter you. Only a 1-year course in information systems. This is my final exam. Studied digital design before, like web design, photography, video. Awesome. Why are you doing information systems? Did you need like just a change of pace or something like that, or does it weave into your master plan? Or is it just straight up curiosity? smelt the red sand too, I guess. But I don't want that. Been challenged to find a job in a design field, unless I want to move to a big city. I didn't specialize, but 7 browse. Yeah, I get that. Jack of all trades. I love being a jack of all trades. Like, truly. Doing different things in satellite. Yeah, I get that. When I finally finished my bachelor's degree, it was like, it had taken, I guess in total 8 years of just jumping between different subjects and, yeah, not really knowing what I wanted. But I mean, I usually say that I have a master's degree in student radio since I did that for 5 years, you know? And I also feel like I'm kind of using my radio experience more than I've used my education in religious studies, you know? So of course, I'm probably using, if you could call it that, my academic experience. I'm probably using it every day, you know, but more like in the way that human studies is kind of teaching how to think more than what it's about on the surface, I guess. So it's more about, like, I'm using the comprehension abilities that I got from my religious studies instead of the knowledge in itself. But like, I always knew that I wouldn't be able to, of course, I could be able to, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to use my religious studies for like work and stuff. It was always just, this is interesting, and I think I should be able to finish a bachelor's degree in this subject. So it was never the plan to like use what I got from that education in work stuff, because at that point I'd already done radio for a while, and I knew that I would rather do things like that for a living. So it was more, for me, it was more like, I want to learn about this, but I don't really need to work with it. But it's, of course, in academia, it's been for ages like so much focus on like, what can you do with this? Like, how can you be useful to society? Meaning, of course, the job market. Like, what can you become with this? And I mean, I get it. We are living in the times we live in. But to me, that's kind of the wrong approach. Because, I mean, sure, it's good to find a job. But especially in what's the English? It's not human studies. Liberal arts, is that it? Or is that some? But I mean, like, what we in Norwegian call humaniora, or human studies, or like everything. Brain, society, history, thinking stuff, like, you know, just studying that has innate worth by itself. Maybe it's not as practical as some employers or politicians or whatever would prefer it to be, but like, I'm so happy I have a degree in this field, because I do not know how I would be able to think otherwise, you know? And of course, that's because I know these things. But I'm like faced with the opposite almost daily when I work at my warehouse job. Like, a lot of these people do not have an education like that, and when we're talking about, you know, political stuff, I'm just like, I feel like I see so many more layers than the other ones. Like, I see the connections between things, and they just pretty much take stuff at face value, or don't get... Hey dude, you do not have moss. Like, when we talk about movies and stuff, they take stuff at face value, usually. But it's like, for me, it's more than that. And yeah, I'm just really happy I have my education and that I finally got it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have enough sand now. So let's leave this place. Let's see here. Agree 100%, which is why I've kind of lost motivation with higher education sometimes. Yeah. And it's like, a lot of people have asked, like, would I like to get some higher education, like go for a master's degree or anything like that. And while I still am really happy for what I've got, and sometimes I'm like, it would be fun to try to do more research, because that was kind of something I really enjoyed with getting my degree, like reading about stuff, learning, all of that. I don't really want to be in a situation where I face those deadlines again, or where I'm faced with the possibility of not making it because of my ADHD. And of course I have rights and all of that, but I know myself enough to know that I would hate it in the long run. And all of the pressure from different places, and yeah. Also, I feel like I'm too old for that now. But it would be fun if I could control the whole deal. But then again, why can't I just study stuff for myself then, you know? Learning critical thinking, again, also crucial. Yes, it is. It really is. And of course, it's not for everyone, and that's fine. Not everyone is made to think about stuff that way. And that's fine. But you know, there are a lot of times during my day-to-day life where the thoughts in my head are just like, in different contexts, just my thoughts are just read a book. Just read a book, because there's so many things that can be explained or better understood just by reading a couple more books, you know? Let's hear. I need 4 stacks and 17. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's just... Did we have sand lying around somewhere? No, so let's just do it like that. Deadlines are the worst, yes. I mean, they have to... I get why we have deadlines, but... I push deadlines. It's what I do, and the further I push them, the further I push them, you know? Like, if I can push it this long and it works out fine, why can't I push it even further? Because it's gonna go fine, right? It's gonna be fine. Usually doesn't, like, if you think about it, but in my head, I'm convinced it goes well, because if I miss a deadline, I had already given up. And that means I didn't try, and that means it's fine. So what else do we need here now? Two buckets of lava and 1 water bucket. That's easy. Can we make this in less than an hour though? That's the question. Did I have a lot of blackstone somewhere? Yeah. Yes, I did. And then, let's see here. Temporary blocks, half a stack. What's the best temporary block that I have? Like, dirt is still too valuable, and temporary blocks are kind of... They shouldn't be gravity blocks, in my opinion. Maybe wool. Yeah, let's go for wool. It's just, yeah. So, that's those guys, and that's the temporary blocks, and then we need 23 walls. Oh, I have 27 walls already. Is there anything else then? No. So that means as soon as the glass is finished smelting up, I think we're... oh yeah, the magma blocks, of course. What do we need to do? We need to find a spot for the farm. And I think that should be over by the raid or the pillager thing. So we'll need to go all the way there and build another portal, and then build a way back so that we can go back and forth quicker. And that's pretty much it before we can start doing this. But we should also actually get those magma blocks. Love doing design and creative stuff, but I also realized having it as a job takes a lot of the fun out of it. Yeah, I get that. That's kind of like, you know, what I'm doing here now with the whole YouTube thing. Is like, I know from experience that I need to use the creative sides of myself in my work. I need to be creative and listen to myself. And that's a very, I feel, a very specific kind of creativity in a way, because I have worked in at different jobs, you could say, in the media business, and some of them are fine. Like if I'm a radio host, awesome, like, you know, I can just spout out words hour up an hour and talk about what's happening. That's no problem. That's, in a way, what I'm doing here as well. But I've also worked as like a radio producer, where it's more like I do research, I help others, and even though like research is fun, sure, I never got to use that because to be inspired and to enjoy what I'm doing, I need to express, you know, I need to use my voice. I need to be a character in a way. And yeah, it really messed me up being a radio producer, because I just felt trapped, you know? Which isn't that fun. So that's why I'm doing these things now, because I need to be in control of my own creativity in a way that I need to have control, and I need to use my own brand of creativity more often than I would have in the traditional job market. I need magma stuff. But I do not know how to get that. I mean, I could, of course, rebuild this thing and put hoppers beneath it, and it would be fine. But it's difficult when things keep spawning because it's at the bottom of a void world. Control is an important keyword. Creativity is so much better. Let's continue reading that comment in a little while. Creativity is so much better when you're in control of what you are doing and when, yeah. But it's like, it's a double-edged sword, you know? Because being my own boss, it's so easy just not working on something. I need some sort of external motivation for something. Even though I really hate deadlines. And I do all that I can to avoid them. It's hard, but you know, I'll figure it out. I just need to practice, which is pretty much what I'm doing here. Oh, stop it. I should... Thank you. I should get a sword. Yeah, I'm the same way. I took some time off to write and do other stuff and ended up being a professional procrastinator instead of nothing. Yeah. But I mean, that's part of it. I mean, if you like take time off to do stuff, there's this, of course it's not exactly the same, but it's still it says the right thing. But have you seen this sketch by the British comedy duo? Oh, I'm completely blank right now. Mitchell and Webb. David Mitchell and something Webb? Where there's like two dudes meeting at a dinner party. And their wives, who are friends, introduce them to each other and like, oh, both of you are doing freelance work or something like that. Like, they work from home. and when the guys are like left alone and the wives go somewhere else to mingle or whatever, both of the guys are like, so have you stopped jerking off? And like, no. Sorry. Because like, when you have all this freedom, you're bound to, at least as a first response, get going from like having to be somewhere every day and having a boss and all that. It's like suddenly you're completely free to do whatever, you know? So you need that buffer time, I guess you could call it, where you procrastinate, you do stupid stuff instead of what you're supposed to do. And like, it's healthy to do that for a little while, I think. But there's a point where you just have to, like, okay, now I have to actually create and follow some routine here, because otherwise this is a complete waste of time and I'm not gonna get paid, you know? So we do need a weapon. Sword. We need. Could be better, but what is this? Knockback? No. Yeah, let's go grab some iron, sell that, so that we have enough emeralds to buy us a sword. This should be enough. We do have some magma cream from before as well, yeah. Yes. Thank you. I mean, we do have enough right now. So let's just buy this guy. And while we're at it, we might as well just get some more emeralds. Let's put the iron back. I don't have a place to put it right now, so you know. Okay, let's see if we're actually able to. Could have bought some more armor though. Too late. Let's try and see if we're able to get some more magma, or what's the name? Magma cream this way. We don't need that much either. We already have 1 and we need 6, so yeah, should be manageable, assuming that we are able to actually get a bit further in to actually pick up the drops. Oh, this is not ideal, no. Some sweeping edge would be sweet. Ah! Break this, and I think that's really dangerous. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh. So how many is that? Yeah, that's 2 out of 7. So if we get 1 more, that's 3, and then we need 4 more things, which means that's for 16, 17 in total then. Get away, 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 ouch, get away, get away, get away, get away. Just remove yourself from these premises. I should get some better armor. Oh, you disappeared. Or did you? Ha ha ha. Okay, getting closer-ish. Just 10 more, and I do see some guys here. Oh. It happened, and we've probably lost it all into the void. We just have to see. School and how the radio spirit helps with that. Thank you. I'm really happy as well. I really want to do more video stuff though, or that's kind of what I really want to do. But it gets so overwhelming editing videos and stuff. But I am slowly working on a new video series these days. I just need to get to editing and hope my stuff's still there. Okay, a pickaxe won't help. Food will help though. But do we still have a sword? Yes, maybe over here. Ah, oof. Stop this immediately. Ah, kid. Okay, so as long as I don't re-enter the Nether, my things should be safe. So let's do some shopping. So, Mr. Armorsmith, how can you help me? We will not be able to be fully geared up yet just yet. We just need them to restock, I guess, so that we can sell some more stuff. That probably won't happen until we wake up again. So, let's do that. Come on. Restock your trades. I need you guys to work. Come on. Come on. Just look at your workstations and help me out here. While we wait, I might as well grab some more iron and make enough stuff to make an iron golem to help us control a bit more inside the magma cube place. So, do we have, yeah, we do have some shears which we can use like this. And then we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. And then we can continue shopping. Awesome. Ooh, you will give us some boots. 24. And he sells that for 26. Which is manageable. Okay. Let's see if we have some food. Should have. Somewhere. I'm sure we had some. Well, we do have a bit of mutton and a bit of these. And that's it. We do have the carrots though, but it'll be fine. Let's get some help dealing with these cubes. Okay, let's see if anything fell off the edge. I don't know, unlucky, reckless. Okay, so I think we only... Did we just lose the iron? Or if... Is that... just... hidden somewhere? Of course, it's not further up. That makes no sense. Just double check. It might have fallen into here, I guess. Like, there's a theoretical possibility. And probably not that far away though, but still, let's just check. Nope. So let's go grab some more iron then. Yeah, we lost the food as well, but that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. So 9 more of that. Could absolutely be worse. I'm not complaining. I've been in death loops before. And I'm used to dying and losing stuff and avoid in this world by now. I mean, it happens all the time. And I'm at a point now where it's not that hard getting new resources and building myself back up. So it's fine. It just kind of sucks. It's fine. It's fine. I don't worry about it. I have been concerned about that for a long time now. Wait, but did I? I thought I saw some items there. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just the top of some piglin's weapon, I guess. Okay. Let's hope this works. Just need to like clean out enough space so that we can actually build our friend. Get away. Okay, let's... No, because then that means that we can't place the last one. This will take a... Can we even... Okay. Okay. This is not great. Deep breaths. Hey Marcus, it's not going great. Could be a lot better. Okay, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I think we should rethink the whole magma cube situation. Should we just straight up build a new one with hoppers underneath? And then I mean, we could just use TNT on the old one. Or try to get our stuff back, but that hasn't turned out great so far. Just thinking here. Magma cubes can spawn on soul sand, right? I think so. Should be able to, right? I need magma blocks to make raid farm. But I mean, I could also it's not enough. Okay, so probably won't need like a full chunk either. Magma cubes need, was it 3x3 space? Yeah. I swear it should be a nether villager who trades thing you can't get from bartering. Yeah, but I mean... yeah, sure. I'm not completely opposed to that. But I'm also of the opinion that, like, some things you should have to work for in Minecraft, like either through farms and stuff, or like in some cases, like you actually need to explore for this. Because otherwise, like, oh, you can buy everything from villagers, no problem. Or you can just have a farm for this, no problem. But I like that some things are actually unavailable unless you interact with the game in other ways. Like, I think it's better game design. Of course, some things, maybe they should be easier to get. Maybe it doesn't make sense that this thing or this thing is unavailable unless you do this or this. But all in all, it's fine, I think. But also, like, magma cream, you can make it. You know, you can craft it from blaze powder and slime. But, like, blaze powder isn't necessarily easier to get right now. It might be a bit easier, but still, you know. What was I doing? Well, it's... okay, so it's 2:46 p.m., I guess. And my plan was, as it always is, streaming until 3 o'clock. And I kind of really need to go to the bathroom, so I think actually next time I'll finish it here, and then next time we will either just build a new and better Magma Cube farm, or we'll try to get our stuff back. Of course, with the final goal of actually making a raid farm, so hopefully we'll be able to, like, get that done quickly, and then we'll go back to what actually matters, you know. So yeah, I'll finish the thing here. I think I will need some dedicated time to working on my other project, which will be a video series. So I'll, for at least a couple of weeks going forward, I'll probably just stream Mondays, just so that you are all aware. Same time, same everything, except only Mondays instead of Mondays and Wednesdays. Maybe I'll do a weekend stream from time to time. I really enjoy those. But yeah, I'll see you next Monday, and I hope you had a good time. Thank you all for dropping in and chat. And don't forget to check out the Discord links, and, you know, I never talk about this. I have a Patreon link. If you have the disposable income, I would appreciate something, but it's not. I mean, don't use money you don't have. Don't feel pressured into anything. Just know that it's there. But yeah, check out the links in the description, and that you can see in this direction here, far over there. But yeah, I'll see you Monday. Have a great one.